We are here with John Thomas, and John is the immediate past chair of the Qui Tam section of the federal bar. And John, at our conference this year in Washington on February 28th and on March 1st, we have a panel. It's going to be the first panel on the annual update.
That's right. Our plan is this will be the second year we've done it, to have an annual update. It'll be, I think, the first panel of the day, and we'll focus on some of the notable case law updates from the previous year.
Who do we have as our panelists for the panel?
Our two panelists are Claire Sylvia with Phillips Cohen and Stuart Dellery with Gibson Dunn.
So give us a sense of, I'm sitting in the audience, I'm here for the first panel, I've got my coffee, right? I've got my Danish, and I'm here to learn something. What am I going to learn in this hour that we all have together?
I think the most important thing about our panel is, as we all know, the False Claims Act is operating in a very small universe of cases, and we don't always get the opportunity to have the Supreme Court make clear what the final word is, and we don't always even necessarily get enough trials or enough appellate cases to know what the final word is. And so the idea with the annual update is to look across the country at the 10 or so most notable cases of the year. And not just cases, I think we are going to also talk about policy developments coming from DOJ and notable settlements. The idea being, maybe we can kind of get a glimpse of what the big picture is as the law evolves.
So give us a sense of maybe just a couple issues we might hear about, a couple of the cases that you and the other panelists are going to review.
I think, we'll continue to discuss the aftermath of Escobar. From 2016, we're still seeing how Escobar is working its way through the appellate courts as well as the district courts.
And it's really reverberating through the courts.
It's reverberating, and so we're continuing to see, the courts of appeals, apply it. And so I think we're going to still, we're going to have a couple of Escobar cases most likely, as well as I think we're going to, have a few items to discuss in terms of DOJ policies that have come out over the last year or so, seeing how those are, in practical terms, really impacting on the ground.
So what do you look forward to on the panel in terms of its content?
Well, I think, both Stuart and Claire are real masters in this area of the law, so I think it'll be a wonderful opportunity to see their insights from both the relator and the defense perspective. Both of them, of course, Claire has a treatise, and Gibson Dunn obviously has its very notable year-end review. So I think we're going to all get a huge benefit from their perspectives, because they definitely have a very eagle-eye perspective on the law.
So I understand you have some news. You just switched firms. You're in a new
did.
firm. Tell us a little about it.
I did. I'm with the firm Healy Hafemann Magee. I am opening the Virginia office for them. It's about 10 attorneys. We're all current or former military. Some of all the other partners are Marines with whom I served. Some of them I've known for a pretty long time. We've definitely we've dug fighting holes together. So it'll be a fun new adventure. I'm going to continue to work on False Claims Act work and white collar work with them, and so it's very exciting.
John, that's great.
Thanks.
We look forward to having everybody join us on February 28th and March 1st in Washington. It's our second annual conference of the Federal Bar Qui Tam section. You can register at fedbar.org, Qui Tam 19. We look forward to seeing you in February.